Hi.
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 What's up, guys? So today we are
Working on the Ruckus.
getting the Ruckus running again because of the variator issue.
It kind of runs again, but it's also been sitting again since it kind of ran again.
Yeah, so it's a good opportunity to get it cleaned up.
Yeah, well, I gotta open up the side, check kind of what's messed up, and kind of make a little list of things I need. So I'm doing that and hopefully starting it back up again. We'll see.
We'll see.
With any luck, and
Yep.
we're gonna bring you along with us.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Like a little velocity stack.
Hell
Isn't
yeah.
that adorable? I actually found someone that makes a little like mesh filter to go over it, which I might get if this works and I don't just go straight to GY6. All right, so we have the last bolt coming out on the CVT case, and then I will explain to you guys what went wrong. Okay, and set that right there. Okay, so here you can see the clutch housing, all the fun stuff to turn the wheel like it's doing. This is the variator side, and let's go ahead and just take this off real quick. Now that it actually comes off, there we go. Okay, so you can see, well, basically, let me explain what happened. So when I put this back together with the Polini variator, this is the kickstart washer, and it slides onto these splines here. It slides onto these splines here.
Eventually.
Well, kind of. And then I tightened this bolt here with an impact, which is a real big no. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. That's how you make mistakes, and that's how you break your lovely Ruckus. So what happened is these spline teeth, ignore the dog hair, these spline teeth moved on the splines here as it was being tightened, and that messed those threads up.
Ah.
Yeah. And when it did that, it put too much pressure, because this is actually also the crankshaft for the engine.
Uh-huh.
So it put too much pressure on this whole assembly and would no longer turn.
Makes sense.
Yeah, problems, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had to use a lot of heat and oil. That's a nice remnant oil from motorcycle lubricant. Motorcycle lubricant, because I didn't have anything else at the time and I wanted to get it done. Very sticky. So I finally got that, pried it off with a lot of prying. You can see a lot of the screwdriver marks and some nice mangled teeth in there. And this had a pry bar on the back of it. This is supposed to be very smooth because this belt here runs on this. So not being smooth is a problem. It definitely needs to be smooth. So I'm kind of making a list of what I need to replace here and get this working again. Just gonna pull the variator out. Okay, so this is the Polini variator. And that's everything falling out of it. Put that back together in a sec. There we go. These are sliders and some bushings. I've heard some people taking the rubber off of here. I guess never needed to do it, but I've heard about it. I'll have to look some more into it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you can see that the variator got pretty messed up from using the pry bar on it to try and get it to pry out. So I'm going to be buying a new one because this is done. And along with some new sliders.
How much do you think a part like that is?
The Polini variator itself is $90. And this isn't too bad, honestly. I actually have the OEM one. I could technically throw that in just to do some testing, if I might. But the problem is this is the other side of the OEM drive face, and this is kind of messed up. I would need to get a new one of these at least. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, so that's what broke, and I need to replace it for sure. Polini, adorable.
Nice.
So that's kind of what went wrong with this. But after it broke, I became sad. I love Ruckus. This thing is good. And I did not look at it for a while. And Ruckuses that tend to sit tend to get the carburetor pretty gummed up. Like really gummed up. So now that I have all that out, I can kind of leave my mental list in my head of what I need. Start getting that stuff ordered. And in the meantime, I'm going to try and restart this thing. I pulled it apart a little while back. It ran somewhat. it wouldn't hold an idle. Probably just because it hadn't run in a while. But I'm still going to pull it back apart, get my jumper pack on it, and see if we can't make sure it still turns on. And hopefully, because there's no weight here, it doesn't mess anything up. But if it does, I mean, worst case scenario, if this is pretty much done, I'm just going to get a GY6. I made a mistake that I'll never make again, and you know, a full GY6 swap kit from the Ruck shop is like $1,400.
What was the torque spec on the variator?
I don't even remember.
Pretty light.
No, I wouldn't say it's that light, but
like I'm wondering if you had the proper fitted torque stick, like let's say the torque spec was 45 foot-pounds or whatever.
Yeah, that probably would have worked. But the other aspect is, and the reason I use the impact is because once this reaches a certain amount of tightness, you're just cranking the motor over.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to come loose, and it definitely didn't come loose.
Yeah, did the opposite.
Yeah, it was way too tight, and that created problems.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Like I said, push come to shove, I'm just gonna get my GY6 early if this is done. If I can get it working again, then I'm gonna ride it again until the time I do a GY6. So
yeah,
we're gonna go ahead and take the seat frame off. We're gonna take the back of the battery box off, the floorboard, and get to the carburetor, which is right here.
All right.
So go ahead and do that.
So everything is apart.
Everything is apart. Kind of funny that you need to do this much to work on any kind of Ruckus parts. Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay, I have my jump pack hooked up to this thing because the battery's dead naturally. It's sat for quite a while. So that's good. It's got power.
Good sign.
Yeah. The question is, will it still start?
Will it blend?
Yeah, I think it's not getting fuel. Yeah, it doesn't hold an idle, but it does turn on. So, come on. All right, well, it does turn on at some point. So basically what I'm thinking is I did pull this carburetor apart before. I pulled the jets out of it. I cleaned them in the sonic cleaner at work. I just don't think it was enough. I think they're still kind of gunked up with some old shitty fuel. So I kind of feel like I should just order a new jet kit. I think it's like $40.
That's not bad.
Yeah, to just get some new jets.
New variator, new jets.
Yeah, a new belt. I think all said it's under $200. You know, like the new belt's like $26 or something. The jet kit, I think it's $40. Variator for $90. And a drive face, whatever a drive face cost me. You know, and then I can hopefully get this thing to start and just continue to run. I know the gasoline is definitely old at this point. I think this thing has been down for
a while. It's been like at least a year.
Yeah. You can't even tell if there's gas in there. Would you hand me the light above it? Might not even be gas in this thing. Well, there is, and it's... Oh, there's very little in there, I think. Yeah, there's not a lot of gas in there.
We'll put a tiny bit in.
Oh, no, there is. There is. It's just old and gross. It's definitely just old and gross. So, you know, we'll see. I will probably just get a jet kit and try some stuff, and if that works, fantastic. If it doesn't work, it's GY6 time.
So leave a comment down below. Let us know if you have impacted your variator and had a
and messed up real bad.
And if you haven't, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't impact your variator.
Don't do it. It's a bad idea. It's a real bad idea.
I feel like we should make a t-shirt. Have you impacted your variator?
Something like that, you know?
Yeah. It's 10 o'clock. Have you impacted your variator?
Also
don't do it.
Also don't.
But yeah, we'll update you guys when we get the parts in to continue the Ruckus rebuild journey.
Yeah.
And let us know what you guys thought of the video in the comments down below. And if you like the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
And we appreciate you guys.